It's Bonnie. Happy Saturday! I am back. I got a couple more videos today, and the first video I'm going to do, a lot of people have been asking me, what is the difference between the Bath and Body Works scrubs? We've got creamy body scrub, we've got salt, we've got a glow scrub. What's the difference? And I do think that it's kind of difficult to figure out because you never know which formula Bath and Body Works is going to give you in the scrubs until you actually get it home and you go, oh, okay, this is the creamy one, which is a little bit confusing. So right now, Bath and Body Works for the sale, and believe me, this is a good time to buy scrubs, they have 22 scrubs online, which is a lot. So there's a difference between the aromatherapy scrubs and just the regular line scrubs. So I'm going to talk about the regular line, and then we'll kind of talk about aromatherapy, which includes the sugar and the salt scrubs, which I like both of them. So right now, Bath and Body Works basically has two different formulas for fall. They've got the creamy body scrub, and then they've got the exfoliating glow. This was my exfoliating glow from Christmas, the Cotton Kitty champagne. Usually around Christmas too, Bath and Body Works always does like a whipped confetti scrub in the Vanilla Bean Noel and the Winter Candy Apple. So that's another scrub that they're going to throw at you. So it looks like right now, Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte is in the creamy body scrub, as is Poppy, Champagne Apple and Honey, Butterfly, and then Japanese Cherry Blossom, and let me see. Okay, that's pretty much it for the creamy body scrub. So the creamy body scrub, it doesn't even say much on the back anymore, which is interesting. It just says made with shea butter and vitamin E. They used to have a lot more, I feel like, information on the back, but there's really nothing there. The glow scrub, and I'm going to show these up close on my sink in a minute. The glow scrub is Into the Night. It is 1,000 Wishes, and then Summer Melody, Pure Wonder, and then they also have a Celestial body scrub, which I feel is the same as the glow. They just call it Celestial. It's like the same thing. And then they do have a foaming sugar body scrub. I'll explain that in a minute. I don't have one of those. That is in the gingham. And then the You're the One has a sparkling body scrub. And I think the sparkling is actually the same as the glow. Go figure. I also have a sea salt scrub in the Mediterranean ocean water. So let me do my little sink demo first, and then I'm going to come back and talk about the lather power. So first up, we have the creamy body scrub. This has a shea butter moisturizing element, and I would say it's like a medium grit, very fine grit in here though, and not a huge amount of lather, but you do get a little lather. Next up, you have the glow scrub, which is like a shower jelly. Very little exfoliation, but pretty nice lather. And then finally, we have the salt scrub that's going to give you no lather, but the most exfoliation, lots of grit in there. I wanted to do like an up close because sometimes on my video it's a little bit hard to see unless I go in the sink. So the creamy body scrub, it says it's shea butter and vitamin E. And when I take it out like this, looks like this, put a little bit in the palm of my hand, you can see and feel a little bit of grit. It's not a clay scrub. It kind of looks like that a little bit because it's opaque. And then when you add a little bit of water to this one, you're going to get a light lather. These are not super bubbly, any of them. Really high on the fragrance though. Gosh, it smells so good. And you get a very light exfoliation, but there's like a moisturizing effect to this one too. I use this on my legs, my arms. I would never use any of these on my face. I don't think they're meant for your face at all. I usually just use them, arms, legs, elbows, because they do have a little bit like of a grit to it. Next up, we have the exfoliating glow. This one you could almost use as a shower gel because it's very gooey. There's very little exfoliation in here, just a little bit maybe, but it almost feels like a shower gel, a little bit more lather to it. You could really, if you didn't have a shower gel on hand, you could use this just as a cleanser, in my opinion. There's like a sparkle to it, but there's like no, there's no grit to this one at all. It's just kind of like a jelly formula. And this one is made again with shea butter and vitamin E. It says made with glow enhancing ingredients, glow enhancing, but it's not gritty. So that's the Glow formula. And then the most exfoliation you're going to get is from a sea salt. So this is the one, this is from a while ago. This is Mediterranean Ocean Waves. This is sea salt. They just have regular salt on there now. These are like really, really harsh in terms of the exfoliating power. There's a lot of grit to these. There's very little foaming action on these at all, but you get a really nice exfoliation. I would kind of use these elbows, feet, knees. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I could use this on my legs. It's not going to bother me. Some people it might bother though, because the grit is definitely more intense on this one. So those are, for the most part, the aromatherapy. It's funny because the sugar scrubs too, for the aromatherapy and the gingham, they use a really, really large sugar crystal, and there is a lot of grit there. The interesting thing though is they melt away pretty quick. The sugar, I feel like the sugar scrubs just like melt and then they're pretty much gone. Whereas like the sea salt, I feel like stays around a little bit longer. It doesn't melt down as fast, so you get a little bit more grit there. I'm noticing the new aromatherapy is the salt body scrub. Like I said, it's not sea salt this time, it's just a salt. And then, like I said, at Christmas, we're probably going to be getting the whipped confetti scrubs, which those have more lather to me. I feel like those are like a little bit more lathery. They almost look like frosting, which I do like. Those are nice. The other one that looks a little bit more like frosting is the creamy body scrub. It's got like that frosting texture a little bit, as opposed to the jelly texture of the Exfoliating Glow. But I like all the scrubs. I gotta say, Bath & Body Works does a good job on scrubs. My skin always feels like really nice and soft after I use them. I've never had a problem with them being too harsh or anything. So I kind of cycle through and use all the scrubs all the time. And I really do love them. I can honestly say I love every one of the formulas. And the scent quality is really strong. Like, I gotta say, like the champagne apple and honey smells really good. So that's a definite yay. They're a little bit pricey. They are $16.50. So today is the day to buy at $5.95. You're going to get the best deal on scrubs. So hopefully that was helpful, kind of going through the different types of scrubs. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.